Hey, Jason Williams with Ironclad Underwriting here. And earlier I talked a little bit about why communication is key, specifically between GPs or general partners and LPs or the limited partners. So as an LP, you have rights, and it's usually stated in your operating agreement, your PPM, all of that. Or if you're in like a JV of some sort and you're an LP or a partnership, limited partnership or something, the LPs have rights. The GP has a responsibility. The GP has a fiduciary responsibility to the LPs. So if an LP is asking you for, say, one, what are all the documents that are in place? That is valid and they are expected to respond. Two, if an LP is asking for the performance of an asset or what even all the assets are, if you don't even know, that is another valid request from the LP to the GP. And I've been in deals where the GP has been spectacular on communication. I have been on deals where the GP has been dismal in communication. They send less than the bare minimum, and that is unacceptable. The minimum is the least acceptable. I prefer more than the minimum, but I expect at least the minimum. And so go through your documents, make sure, hey, the documents say I'm going to get quarterly updates. Make sure you get those quarterly updates. Make sure those quarterly updates give you everything you need, financial statements, performance, trends on what you can expect going forward, all of the above. That's what you can expect in a quarterly statement or quarterly report, because these are investments. These are your livelihood. Yeah, this one individual investment might not be worth that much to you, but hell, it's still an investment and it can still be life-changing. And so it can affect your planning in the future. Say you're in a long-term oil and gas deal and you haven't heard anything in a long time, but you get a check in the mail every week or every month. It's like, woo, great, I get a check in the mail. I don't care. I keep getting a check. There are people like that, but not everybody is. Some people like, all right, I'm getting a check in the mail. I need to be able to say, hey, I'm being laid off. I need to be able to cover a few months. Will this cover me? You can't just expect a check and say, all right, well, I got it this much this month and this much last month. I hope I can cover me next month. I don't know. But with projections, you can, in trends, you can at least see, hey, this trend is going down this so much every month, and so I can expect this next month and this the following month, and at least let you plan accordingly. But going in blind, haphazardly, you can't do any planning. If you're trying to get a loan and you need income statements, you need that, or you can't get a loan. Say you want to buy a house, or hell, you want to buy a new investment property. You need your own financial statements, and those are reflected by your investments. So you need that information for your own information so you can go and do bigger and better things. So just FYI, communication is key. As an LP, as a limited partner, you do have rights and you need to exercise them. If the GP is not doing what they're expected to, hold their feet to the fire. Take legal recourse if needed. I've heard of many stories of LPs overruling or overthrowing GPs because one, communication wasn't clear and they weren't performing the asset the way it should have been performed. And so you don't want to take it to that extent, hopefully, but you can if you need to, because that is written in your documents where you can overthrow the GP if they aren't doing their responsibility. So again, Jason Williams with Ironclad Underwriting. I'll catch you next time.